friends, this is your video for Thursday, May, I think 11th. So this is going to be the day before the test. You're going to be working on some different things, and this video is going to talk you through them. So just like with any other video, feel free to pause it at any time if you need to go back and take care of something and then come back and watch the next part of it. So the only materials that you guys need to have are your packet. And then if you are in block 3, you're also going to need to get a worksheet to do your triangle angle task. So don't forget you have your test tomorrow. And here we go. So the expectations for today, same as they always are whenever there's a guest teacher. I expect you to follow directions, make sure that you are doing what the guest teacher asks, and make sure that you're taking care of all of your responsibilities in the documents. I would like for you to get your work done. So everybody needs to have their study guide done. Sorry if you heard that. That's my dog snoring like an old man. See her right here? Yeah, she's kind of a big slug. Anyway, so you need to get your work done. So that means study guide for everybody. And then block 2, you guys have your angles and sides slide. And block 3, you also have your triangle tasks. So you guys are going to have to work pretty hard today to get your stuff done. Do not act a fool. You guys know what I say about if a sub has to take the time to figure out what your name is, you probably have annoyed them to the point where you deserve a bigger consequence. So don't be the kid that gets your name written down, because at this point in the year, it's going to result in either a call home, an office referral, or maybe even exclusion from some of our upcoming end of the year activities. And you don't want that. Okay, so bell ringer question. What has to be true about a set of side lengths in order for them to make a triangle? So think back to when we were doing the will it triangle task. So what had to be true about our side lengths? What kinds of side lengths made triangles and what kinds of side lengths did not? That's your bell ringer. Your warm it up, Chris, is what is the expectation of you today? So what kind of behavior am I expecting from you during class today? Okay, so your tasks. So there are a couple of the first 2 slides. One of them is for one class and one of them is for another class. So if it doesn't pertain to your class, just listen in and wait until I talk about something that relates to you. I just made one video for all of our classes today. So block 2 only. Your first task is your angles and side slides. I only want you to spend about 10 minutes on this because you have other things that you need to take care of, and you shouldn't need much more than that much time. But you need to get those questions finished. The very last page where it asks you what's the minimum amount of information for each of those 4 triangles, that slide is optional, but the other slides where you are trying out the set of information that was given to you, I think you had to do like 5 drawings, those are required, and then the question slide that's directly after that. Once you finish, you need to make sure that you share that slideshow with me so that I can grade it, and it needs to be done by the end of the period. But again, you shouldn't spend that much time on it because you have other responsibilities to take care of. We will talk about these slides tomorrow before we take our test. Okay, block 3 only. You guys have to finish your triangle angle task. Now, you need to do your practice and your prove it. You may either do the worksheet or the task cards around the room. Task cards tend to take us a long time sometimes. So because you have other tasks, you might want to consider doing a task that's going to go pretty quick for you. When you finish it, check it in. That was target 11 over on the whiteboard. And then make sure that you check that in with the guest teacher and get marked down as having it done. The prove it is the quizzes link that was in yesterday's slideshow. So you're just going to need to go to that, make sure it's the one that says triangle sides, and complete that. If you didn't complete the triangle angles, make sure you complete that one as well. This also needs to be done by the end of the period. Okay, so this is for everyone. Block 1, this is where you start. Block 2 and block 3, this is your second task. So this task is to finish your study guide. I know that some of us are already done with it because we've been working on it all along, which was really, really smart. When you finish with it, show it to the guest teacher and make sure that they mark you down as having it complete. And we will be going over answers on this tomorrow, although I feel pretty confident that you guys have done well with this material. Okay, after you're done with your study guide, I'd like for you to take a minute and make sure that you're caught up. So you should have an idea of what you have done, what you have checked in, and what you still need to do. If you missed something, go to that skills page or that day's slideshow and figure out what those tasks are that you need to take care of and get them done. Okay, once you finish with that, your next task is to choose one of the 3 symmetry videos and watch it. After we finish our test on Friday, we're going to play a game that involves symmetry. And any of the 3 videos, they're all very short, but any of the 3 of them would be good ways for you to find out the types of symmetry so that you're prepared for our game tomorrow. Okay, if you have the other things done and you would like to earn some extra credit, or if you want to do this on your own time, as long as I get it by midnight on Friday, it's free game. So, if your other stuff is done, there's a video called Donald Duck and Math Magic Land that you can watch, and there's a list of questions to complete. So, what you'll do is you'll click on the question link on your kid note, you'll copy those into a Google Doc, watch the video, and answer the questions. For every question that you get right, you'll get a half a point of assessment credit. That's 50% credit. That's a big deal. But the question has to be answered correctly. Again, don't work on this in class if you aren't done with your other stuff. Okay, so exit slip. Was your behavior today good or not? And explain. I'm very confident that you will have been great today because I know that you're capable of it. And I look forward to hearing how you guys did when I get back. Thank you so much. By the way, I will not be available by email today because I will be doing web related things all day.